earlier on I lost reception, and in those in certain parts you don't have connection at all. That's sometimes an issue around these parts of the world. I just love the countryside. When I see it, it gives you back that energy you need. Happy Christmas. Greetings to everyone watching. Thank you so much to everyone watching from USA. Lovely to see you. And of course from Kenya. Lovely to see you, Donald, and every single person who is watching. Where am I? I mean, I'm still in Devon, and really far from London, but beautiful area. It's raining, yes. Yeah, it is raining, but I thought let me show you around. These parts of the world are beautiful. I don't know if you can see that. They do it nicely. They do it very nicely. Hiyo ndio tofauti ya. It's beautifully done, you know, in an orderly manner as well. Very nice. You can see, nicely done, looked after. Easy, good access. Drainage systems are quite nice. Blue Lion there. One of their old pubs, you can see. Just doing a nice drive round, seeing the places and just looking around as I go to London. Message for today is smile. That's my message. Enjoy life. What's my message for today? Enjoy life as you can. You only have one life to live, so live it and enjoy it. How long is it from here to London? About 5.5 hours. So it's quite far. Oh, I don't know if you can see those parts over there, but they are very nice places. I love it. The clouds are quite low today, as you can see. So, green fields. People always ask me in Kenya, do you have green? As you go outside London, yes you do. And they are quite nice. It's beautifully done, as you can see. Well looked after. Oh yes, their roads. And their roads are very good as well. Not much potholes or any. Well, in some places you get potholes, but not many. Aha! Ships coming here. When we see them here, you feel happy. Yeah, it's raining. Sorry about that, but it's raining, so you might miss some bits I don't know if it's clear, but Alda Vineyards, that's called.
Get 3 beer and cider packs for just £21, including Stella Artois, Strongo Dark Fruit Cider, and Budweiser. So, who's on your?
Is well, right now is let me check what the time is. The time now is 12:51 UK time. 12:51 UK time.
That's everything from duck spring rolls to Tesco finest tempura prawns. So you'll be prepared for everything.
Well, countryside, yes, they've got nice roads. Yes, they've got a nice road. Yes, thanks for that question. Sorry about that. I lost network there again, but not to worry. This will happen a few times today. That's one thing or one challenge. Sometimes you get anyway. It's raining. It's gonna be raining for a long while here, but I love this. I just thought I'll take you around the driveway as so you can see my Sunday little bit like farm, it says. Just take you around places, beautiful places in this world. Welcome to UK. Countryside is beautiful. Yeah, these are big, nice, beautiful farms. Very nice. Very nice. You can see beautiful, beautiful, beautiful countrysides. About jobs, I don't know yet, but yeah, they used to produce a lot of wool around here. So I learned that they used to produce a lot of wool, and they used to produce a lot of they used to plant potatoes and a lot of potatoes. It is actually an agricultural area. So this place used to be known much for agriculture as well. So it's quite nice around here. I do like this kind of places, so you educate yourself as well. So Bridgestone, Village Hall, Tavistock 10 miles. Yesterday I had a lot of models coming from Tavistock, so and photographers. Many of them were from Plymouth or Plymouth. How is it pronounced? Plymouth? Plymouth? How do you pronounce it? Plymouth or Plymouth? Plymouth, yes, I got it right. Plymouth. So it's really, really nice. I don't know if you can see those hills over there, but I love it. It reminds you of places like Derbyshire as well. Derbyshire is quite nice as well. You know, and the valleys in Wales as well, North Wales, South Wales, West Wales, very nice areas. Beaconsfield National Park. Did you know that the Queen owns most of those places? Beautiful places, and I always love the idea that she owns them anyway. So sometimes I think if other people would own them, we would be fighting. So I feel that look at those ones. We're moving fast here. We're going at, no, not fast. We're going very slowly actually. But, yeah, daytime is beautiful. When you come, and it gets dark early here these days. So we've left a bit early. Wakaro. Oro. No geithi. Na kwenjoy ni gushoka drashoka ni droka. See? Akwirorera maundu mega. Nyako nyako nyako. Angalia maneno smart. Nakwambianga kuja twende. Kuja twende tuone. Huku usini huku ni Cromwell ama Devonshire. I came from Brussels alafu nikakuja huku. So I got your message. Many thanks. I will inbox you. So huko ni guthaka, very beautiful. Right, twanyita motorway. Okay, Hampton ni nako. Torioka, nyarona mahorses nako. Museum of Damo Life. Welcome. Welcome, Carol. We have to come. We have to bring a group. We have to bring a group when is Yorona Kiriaku, Maship Sinaku. Museum of Damo Life. We have to visit there one of these fine days. Exeter says 26. Yes, I've been to Exeter, University of Exeter before. Okay. It's quite nice actually around here. Just getting just seeing places is nice for me. I love doing it anyway. Nyako nyako nyako. Niko tu. Kama hujaona mbuzi huko. Ndio hizo mbuzi. It's funny how somebody can, you know, back home we see the ships around every time, but when you come here, because you don't see them in London every time, you feel wow. Yes. Greetings. Yes, I'll greet him. I'll greet him, don't worry. Yeah, happy Sunday to everyone anyway. Thank you for watching. Thank you from Donald. Thank you for watching from Kenya, and those watching from America. This is not London, this is outside London. So this is outside London. That's why there's a lot of greenery space like this. No, this is not London. Oh, I wish. I always like the parks anyway in London. We've got loads of nice parks, especially when they don't build in those parks. I always say that we need those green spaces because at least it brings the kind of atmosphere that people need, and playground area for kids. So, you know, if we build in all the sites, it's not very nice. So it's always nice to keep the green spaces. So for me, I do support the green spaces because I understand the beauty of nice spaces like this. But development and housing crisis, some people want to build everywhere. I personally don't like that idea. I think that there's so much housing outside London, which are also, some of them are just like underused. So for me, if we can regenerate these parts of the world and make them active, you know, it can bring more employment in these particular areas. And that means that you can see beautiful areas, very, very nice places. Look at that wall over there. This is nice. And sometimes it makes you wonder, you know, there's certain places across Africa as well, when you think, oh, when will you ever reach like this? In every road you go is nicely done. So it really brings, you know, it's nice, easy accessible to people, and makes life comfortable really. So it's for the benefit of ourselves really. Serviced properly, you can see the highway, Very, very nicely done in many parts. And look at the orderly manner of the houses there. Built in straight lines, beautiful, even not straight lines, sorry, but built nice, you know, nicely. You've got staples, you've got cows, you've got nice little cottages, but in an orderly manner. I don't know how to describe it, but thanks for those who are watching from Kenya. So there is your answer. Those people who always ask me, oh, do we have countrysides? Yes, out as you go outside London, loads of fields to see, and very well kept as well. Very, very well done as well. People take a lot of seriousness in their countryside. They do take pride in what they have, and so do we as well. Lately I've seen that. Thank you so much, Caroline. Happy Sunday to you. I know you are working like hard. You like to work. There you go. Have a look at that. Kihereko Mishero, salamia mami. Say hello to Mami Elizabeth, my great friend. Tell her I'm still around. Kihereko. And happy Sunday to you as well. Say hello to your sister as well. How is she? Greet her for me and give her my number. My telephone number is 077 423 84052. Take that number again. 077 423 84052. Give it to your mommy. Very, very nice areas. But this is what I do sometimes. So you can imagine, no, we didn't have the car. We had the question, somebody's asking me from Brussels if we had the car. No, we were in a bus, big bus. What I call the yellow bus. I'll post it later. That was the yellow bus. I was in the yellow bus with the EU Supergirl and many other people who came to fill the bus. So that bus was packed. It was a full bus, and we drove from London, and that bus is now in Ireland. So it went to Brussels to campaign for people's vote, and to also say, to also bring the importance of the EU for us here in UK. And funny, this actually here, see those, yeah, at least it's daylight and hopefully you can see something. Yeah, so this weekend as well, I had a beautiful weekend yesterday, Saturday yesterday. Was quite so busy, but met loads of photographers and you know, very top. Many of them have got experience over 20 years, 30 years, others. So yeah, it was nice, and doing modeling and yeah, photography. Yes, these kind of places are very nice to do that kind of thing. So this is when you're thinking of getting good shots. This is what you have to do sometimes. It's very nicely done for us. Beautiful services that we got. I'll send some images once I've processed some of the photos, and the idea was photographers as well who come in, they have their own services as well. So it's beautifully, it was well organized, thanks to the person who organized this. Got some great ideas as well, and I'm back to it now. So there is Castle Drogo, you can see there. Oh, it will take us a while, so we just travel slowly, going back to another question. Oh, look at that driveway over there. Yeah, we just I just love showing people around because it's very educative, and some people never get a chance to really visit these places. So sometimes it's good just to share and show people, and perhaps when you show them as well, they want to visit. And to me, that's really good learning as well. So that's why I share. I just think it's really beautiful. So any places I go, and sometimes I'll just record it and not put it live, but I'll have a clip somewhere and just keep it up there, for memories as well. I'm quite visual. I'm a visual person because I have so many things that I do sometimes, and I don't want to forget these places. So I like to remind myself, oh, this is how it looked. So I get quite excited when I see this kind of nice places. It's raining, so a little bit, the weather is raining, but I'm told it always rains around here. I mean, a few weeks back I was in Manchester, then prior to that Brussels, this year alone in Brussels, that journey. I mean, depends on, we took the bus this time, but most of the time taking a direct train is easier. But because we were many, so we took a bus. And the journey took us crossing, it took us long to travel, not because we went direct, because we were advocating for and creating awareness of the EU. So we were stopping in very many places. So we were just going out, and we stopped at University of Kent, Canterbury. We stopped in many other places, Orpington, where the brother to Boris lives. So it's quite interesting what you see as you travel. And I'm listening to Hearts 80s. Thank you. Thank you to the radio. It's a radio station I'm listening to. Acknowledging that's not my music. That's Hearts 80s music, so just relaxing. So did you hear that? Everybody needs a little time away. When I came to this country, that song used to sing a lot, and I used to not like it at all. Especially when you think that you've left your mom. So in those days, when I heard that song, I would switch it off. Oh dear. Anyway, it takes me back. Anyway. Kihereko, what are you doing? Do you still do your lovely DJing and all that? I know you used to like music and entertainment. Greet your mommy for me. Say happy Sunday for her. If you get this clip, share it with her. Let her watch. I'm greeting her. Happy to her. And remind me when her birthday is as well. We need to do a nice birthday. That's the last time I had talked to you. And say hello to your dad as well and your sister. Yeah. But nice place. I think you've had enough of this. We're coming down to well, we've come out of the little small roads, but you can still see huko iko, mnaona hizo ma ships huko. Kondoo ni nyingi, iko makondoo, kondoo. Ships, we call them condos in Kenya. Very nice places. Look at that stable over there. They make nice ones. They put their hay there. These are nice farms, huh? They just graze, eh? Look at how they divide them nicely. So you've had a look at sometimes how I spent my Sunday. So that's a very nice you missed that one.
We only use premium timber. That's why no other shuttles come close. Love the view with Shuttly Fabulous. Book your free design consultation now at shuttlyfabulous.com.
Oh, there's loads of houses over there.
Being from the olden days, Royal London
So more people live there, you can see. As we were up there, there wasn't many houses, but here there's many houses.
That's why they do a thing called profit share. After a good year, they share part of their profits with their eligible customers.
And you can see everybody. You can see why everybody knows each other in these areas. So here you can't misbehave in these parts of the world. So this is Ted Ban, maybe Pathfinders, I don't know. But look at how beautiful. Here is, you've got speed cameras there, so golf hotel, okay. Carol, I've seen there's a golf hotel there, so we can check that one out one of these fine days. It's a golf hotel, so those who like to play golf.
80% UK availability.
So summertime,
Just around the corner.
best time to bring some people around here.
Yeah, the tree's up, so we're ready.
You got golf hotel, look, eh? Look at those wooden houses over there as well. They have wooden houses here. It just reminds you of home.
Make sure you've got a coat.
Really reminds you of home, eh? Nyumbani, Kenya. Kenya. Karibu Kenya. No, Karibu UK. But also welcome to Kenya. Magical Kenya in certain places. It's beautiful. It's one of the best places as well.
This Christmas at Boots, order online by 8 PM and collect for free from midday the next day. With gifts like the Boss Lift Intense and the must-have Dyson Airwrap Hair Styler, you can get them something that says you give them. Boots, let's feel good. Monday, Saturday.
Look at that. Look at those, what do you call them? Greenhouses. You can see those greenhouses over there. The weather is miserable. Daniel, welcome. Thank you for those who are watching from America. Apologies for earlier on, I lost reception, so I might lose reception again. But don't worry, if I lose it, I'll come back. Sometimes these places, one of the challenges is you can see they've got hills and valleys, or just, you know, very nice spaces, but the reception might not be so strong. Ah, look at that. Now that is heaven for me. That is heaven. To me, that is heaven. Yes. You can see beautiful houses around it, but look at that style there. You can't see it very well because it's raining, but if it wasn't raining, oh my goodness me, the reflection would be so beautiful. There's building works going over there. That's a big development there, I can see. We've just missed that. Then to make the road safe, that's for Kenya. Look at how they do this. But guess what? I was being told that yesterday I met somebody who worked, who has been to Kenya actually. When I said, I was telling well, I spoke about Kenya as well, and one of the photographers' dad has been to Kenya, and he was telling me about the Maasai, and it's interesting to see so many people know the Maasai even in this part of the world. So that is lovely, you know. And he was telling me about the Mau Mau, and the way the father liked the Mau, you know, never saw nothing, you know, like until he came back here and he was told about the Mau Mau while he was in Kenya. He had such a wonderful time that he wasn't even bothered about the Mau Mau, that the media, you know, poisons people, because he had such a wonderful time, and his family was worried about him because he said he was with the Mau Mau, and they treated him very well. So it was good to know there. Look, historical side over there. Anyway, so what I also learned is some of the people who built some of these roads were actually some of the people who built our roads in Kenya. So that was really enlightening as well. I mean, I did know that you know, they were built in the colonial area, but I could not really pinpoint which area they'd come from. But some people actually came from here, around this area, and they helped build our roads, and that's why our roads look similar to theirs. So if you look at these roads over here, look at the way they are made, and they did a good job. So this is why you see sometimes I insist, if we keep to our, you can see the way they were built, because they were built in the same standards as these roads over here. You can see 1, 2, 3. And when we start changing and making our own rules in our roads, we complicate too many things. So yesterday I did meet, or I was being told the story, but I did meet some of the people who had come to Kenya many, many years back to build roads. So yes, that was lovely to hear from, to know about their work and how they traveled and gave jobs to the locals, and yeah, so they built them like the way you can see. But you've got to remember, in them days as well, we were under the British as well. So West Country, okay, so that's a development site over there. So it looks like there's lots of development sites. It's up, well, not lots, but there is some, as you can see. Plymouth. So for those who normally hear Plymouth area,
onto M5 towards Porton. Now
those great walls which blocks the look at that. It reminds me of the escarpments of Kenya, just pale, you know, escarpments. Unaona kama pale escarpments, but look at the way they put it, nice and safe, so you feel happier. Unaona, it's nice. Bristol, 81 kilometers. Wow. Wow. That car. Okay, now that's what I don't like. Can you see that? Those kind of places, don't build in those kind of places. You can see the swamp of water there. It looks green, but right underneath there's a lot of water. You can see that. So not good at all. And these are things we should learn from. Just look at there. Some people would just think, oh, I'm gonna go and build there. No, you cannot build there. I'm sorry. If you look underneath it, it looks beautiful, but don't go and start building. Leave it for the green areas, and always check the waters. Angaliani, si kila pahali tu you build. So I would not be surprised that some of these houses get a lot of water underneath them, because when the water, you can see the water is high over here. Really, really high, so you can see if you're going to build, choose a nice location in a hill, because all the water goes down.
This is hot, 80s.
So not a good idea at all to build in those areas. So think very well, and that's why sometimes you see some places are quite cheap, because the area is not even suitable for building at all. So always be observant. Be observant for such things. Look very well. Sorry, I lost you there out for me. Okay, so that one there, you can see they are getting ready to plant. They probably plant potatoes. I don't know what they'll plant there. It's interesting projects over here, but lots to do, lots to think about. Right, so now I'm back to the motorway. So I'm going to love you all and say have a wonderful weekend. I just thought I should show you those areas. So back to the motorway. So have a wonderful weekend. I just thought I should share some of those moments with you. And then thank you so much for everyone watching all the way from Kenya, Nigeria, USA. How is it? Are you guys waking up or going to bed? Okay, hold on. I'll show you those ones as well. Just like home. I think that's a factory, so maybe that's one of their... You can see the power there. So just like Kenya. Maybe loads of industries there. EDF, you can see their offices over there. Oh, look at that bridge. I hope you saw that. Beautiful. But look at how the bridges are so secure, not like some I see. So they've made two. Look at that. How houses over there, but nicely built, but away from the swamps that we just saw underneath there. So a little bit further down. Oh yes, I love to capture my own stuff. I like to be told, but sometimes I also like to see it myself. Oh yeah, look at that development there. They're calling it Blow Homes and Pine Hole. Mnaona hiyo? Beautiful. Hao wanajenga huko. Unaona? Hiyo ni development hapo. Wanajenga hapo. It's nice. Good project. Oh, I understand. To build, it's quite expensive. Here there's a lot of regulations. That's the other issue. Too many regulations when it comes to countryside. So one to always bear, and it's normally development. You know,
Follow us on Twitter
land development. So. What am I going to eat today? I've already had my dinner before I left. Not dinner, but my lunch. I had a big breakfast. It was nice where I stayed. I will share later where I stayed. It was quite a nice place actually. Karo nitakuleta huku. Huku ni kusmart, utaenjoy. For holiday you need this. Takuja tu by his grace. But these are nice. That's more me, eh? Brussels was absolutely wonderful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that, whatever it is. I think, can you see that? I think it's green, I don't know, no. I don't know whether, I missed that. But look at also the trees, they change color. Brown, yellow, so you can tell which season you are. So like now you see this is the colors, you know, can you see? It's normally very interesting. They get, you know, it just goes with the season. So this is interesting as well, especially in this part of the world. You can clearly see the different colors. Ahamada, lovely to see you. So I'm going to be logging off in the next 5 minutes because we've now come into the motorway, so it's not much to see. But when we were in the rural countryside, it was very nice to share. It's very, very nice to see. So that's why I show people. Yeah, the weather is a bit miserable, so it's still raining, as you can see. But that does not stop you from seeing nice things. Just enjoying yourself, listening to Hearts 80s. Time now is 13:32 UK time. 13:32 UK time, for those who are asking me what time is it over here. It's only lunchtime, 13:32. Quite awake, just lunchtime for those who are going for lunch. Happy Sunday to every single person. Look at that beautiful yellow house just there on its own, somewhere there. And they've got some condos, you can see. Enjoy life. For those people who are saying to me, sometimes we can make our life very complicated. So don't make your life complicated. Just enjoy life as it comes, and that will make you feel good. That's what I do. I just live. That's it. Just live. You only have one life. I keep telling people, you only have one life. This you only have one life, so enjoy it. As it comes, enjoy. People say you're here, you're there. Yes, I will be there and here and wherever. You live, you enjoy your life. You have to. Take the stress, take it out, take the stress. When the stress comes, take it.
If you're driving home for Christmas,
but also enjoy this kind of places. It's very, very important. It's actually very important to go out more and see the world more. Very, very nice. Prince Olaguju, I'm saying it's very nice to come out and see the world more often. I always do that, and that for me is gives you good breaks, good skin. Look at the countryside. But you know, today I was watching a program where they were talking about landfills. So it was interesting to see that program while I was sitting here this morning. And it turns out to be that some of the waste was put in some of the landfills over here. So in certain places you can come and underneath there's a big waste like buried, you know. So that was interesting to learn that as well. I saw it myself. I was like, wow, this is scary. And so what happens is because it's very near the sea then washes it away back to the sea, and it's got a lot of toxic, and that's, to me, we shouldn't fall into that kind of trap. So seeing that is something that I will remind our African governments never to think of taking this kind of waste near the seaside. It was really frightening to see that stuff goes back into the oceans, and then, you know, they put the stuff in a bottle, and you could see the way. So and all this stuff was being tested in Queen Mary University in London. So the guy who was talking and showing it all. So I'll try and visit Queen Mary University just for that when I have a chance, because I thought, you know what, it's interesting to learn about these things, and it's very, very important for us to take the good stuff that we see over here and bring it to Africa. But what we see is not good. We should also remind our government, let's not do this, so that we have very good, you know, as we're developing and regenerating, we need to get it right in our country. We cannot afford to make mistakes. You know, if people have made mistakes, we should learn from their mistakes. This is the purpose. This is why I share this kind of things. When you see these kind of things and where they've got it right, we can like that. Where they've got it wrong, we don't take it at all. Learn. Very nice. Shell builds a lot of there's good brakes, you know, like stop services, brake services. I don't think that would, well, as we grow, maybe it would work in certain parts of Africa, but right now, because we're not 24-hour economy, so I still think we have a long way to go. John Katz, welcome, and Oville, welcome. Prince Olaguju, welcome as well. And thank you all for joining in. Thank you to everyone from Kenya. I'm sorry about the reception, but look at that. We still have those old lightings there, but these days I prefer the lighting up other than the ones that go underneath the, you know, sometimes people say, oh, let us not see the wire, but me personally, I would rather we see the wires, because if they go underneath, I have a problem with that personally, because I think when it comes to fixing them, it costs us more. But you know, everybody is different. They think that it doesn't make the environment look nice. But for me, I would rather we have our old kind of ways of doing things. This is a National Express, which is good to see that this is a 501. Oh, interesting. I used to take this bus. That's very interesting. So it comes here, somewhere here. So I've used this bus before. I've actually used 501. So that means maybe it's coming from, it's probably coming from Cardiff, I don't know. But it's going to London. Traveling home for Christmas. I love that song. Traveling home for Christmas. What are you doing yourself? Traveling home for Christmas. What are you doing yourself? Greetings. I hope you'll have beautiful dinners. Enjoy yourself. Carol, we need to fix something for Christmas, eh? Junction something. These places are beautiful. I've been patient, you know, today. Usually it will just be a small clip. Hey, look at how our thingy, shell, sorry about losing connection. I lost connection again. Bristol is right straight down. Many of you have been to Bristol anyway, so I'll not stop there, but there you go. I'll say many ships over there. They just leave them outside. Look at that train over there. Fast train. I think that's a Virgin. No, it's not. Cross line railway. That's the one that did you see that cross line railway? So it's so fast. That's good. There's a cross line railway there in this country part, so we need to find out which one is that. But it's so fast, you can see the way it's moving fast there, and it reminds me of our railways back home. So we don't even look after some of our railway lines. We just pass them and we are building new ones. It is sad. Anyway, we need to wake up. These people, they look after, they maintain their things nicely. Until unapenda hawa watu. Look at that. Mnaona mambo smart. Smart, smart tu. Oneni maneno mazuri. Mashamba. Tunaitanga mashamba. Mashamba, people live nicely, I'm telling you. So either town life or mashamba, but both are beautiful. I love both. For me, I love both. Hiyo bridge huko, mnaona bridge smart, si zile zinaanguka. But I must say that when I traveled back to Kenya as well, the potholes really make me sometimes exercise, and sometimes I need my exercise. Like now, I've eaten so much sweets, so yes, sometimes somebody needs to be shaken and when you're shaking like that, you know, you have a good laugh, you say Roro. Caro, did you hear that? Roro, the toko hota. Hey, you travel in certain roads and you say, hey, after being in such wonderful roads like this, you say, wow. But that's the beauty. That's the beauty of it all. It's interesting. I must say that it's very, very interesting when you live in certain places for a very long time. You actually notice the big difference and the huge difference it brings in our own lives. So now we are entering Somerset. Most people have been to Somerset. Welcome to Somerset. So we've left Devon. So yeah, Somerset. When you hear Somerset, this is where some of the best cheeses comes from. I used to come here a lot, especially cheddar cheese. They say the places for cheddar cheese is around here. They make some beautiful cheddar cheese around here, somewhere along inside, but we're not entering. Jimmy Nix, karibu kutoka Kenya, asante sana. Huku kunanyesha, but you've always asked me as well, do we have green side, the green spaces? You've missed it earlier on, but once I post this clip, you can watch it later. So yeah, it's raining, so you won't be able to see much now. And I mean, it's the motorway as well, so but you've seen enough. So Somerset tumeingia, so Cromwell is finished. Right, you can see that the weather is steamy. Yeah, I was saying about the landfills. Sorry, I didn't finish that story about the landfills. So yes, with land, waste, the waste, you know, the waste when you put them outside is not good. So I was watching this program, which was very educative actually. I've seen it, I've had it all. I've been told about it before, but not, you know, this reminded me just to talk about that, talking about how we should look after our environment, and just to think about the water as well, because when you put all that waste in the next to the, you know, they bury it in certain, you see, not here in particular, but they say to me certain places, although you see it green like this, underneath there's a heavy, like there's a lot of rubbish which is buried underneath, despite the green that you see up there. So that came as a shock to me, I must say. I was like, what? Yeah, so that really came as a shock when I was told that some of the places, although we see it is green, underneath there's a whole rumble of rubbish underneath, and that's really scary. So one thing I like about Kenya, and you know, they've learned early, you have a compost pit and stuff like that, and sometimes they burn this up, and you know, whether that's good yet, I don't know. But sorry, I had lost you again. So what I was saying is yeah, so always, sometimes you might be seeing the places are very green, but underneath there is a huge waste mine, and so things were buried underneath. And those are those years or whenever. So sometimes our waste from London has come to such places. So this place is, they are rethinking how to do these places again, and that made me think, wow, you know. But what's happening is they are trying gradually to clear it up. So yeah, so it was interesting to note that. So something for people who are watching here today to learn from, with all these nice places. There are certain places is, and they gave us the statistics as well, which is quite huge actually, and that's scary. And that is where our waste has been going, and that was worrying. So I can see when they talk about recycling from London, please remember to recycle your stuff, because it's important if we recycle our things properly. It really reminds us all of what to recycle. Bottles, let's recycle our bottles, let's recycle, you know, put your food in the right bin so that that food can be decomposed properly. Yes, encouraging everyone to be more responsible and to be more careful on how you recycle your stuff. Very important. Put your papers in one side, because when you see these kind of places and you see where it all ends up, you begin to say, no, I'm probably, you know, responsible for throwing away stuff which, you know, it was not supposed to be thrown. And you'll be surprised, some of the things are very old, so you just look at it and you think it's part of your clothes in that pile of stuff. So that gives you a reality check, to be frank with you. So please, everyone, you know, if you're going to have clothes, maybe think about taking it to a charity. Think about, you know, recycling it properly before you think you might not want it, but it's good enough for someone else. So before you throw things away, yeah, you just think, because when it ends up in places like this, it was buried underneath this beautiful. I love Prince. I love Prince. So I love Prince. I'll sing that one. Caro. It's raining. Purple rain, purple rain. Rain, purple rain. I still got the voice for singing. Purple rain, purple rain. That's Prince. We remember Prince. Loved you, Prince. He was the king of the pops. Prince. Want to see you, purple rain, purple rain. I loved Prince. One of my favorite songs. Listening to this on a Sunday. Come on, people. Hey, yeah. He was the king of the pops. Hey, Prince, I loved you. Purple rain. And you know, sometimes you think about that song and you just see the rainbow there. Hey, coming. So if it was warm, purple rain, purple rain, rain, purple rain. Watched Prince, please, today go to YouTube and check Prince. You will love. He was the king of the pop. I always believe he taught Michael Jackson. So for me, Prince was one magnificent And a lot of people didn't know about him, but a lot of people knew about Michael Jackson. So when you look at Prince songs and you see the man, and you know he could dance, he was the king of the pops as well, just like Michael Jackson. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Happy Sunday, everyone. If you're watching, enjoy this clip. Quite a long. I've taken you all the way from Cromwell, all the way to Somerset, and now entering somewhere. Purple rain, purple rain. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Acknowledging that's Heart 80s, Heart 80s singing. Thank you so much, Heart 80s, not my music. So it's Heart 80s, listening to Heart 80s. So yes, acknowledging that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful music, yeah. Anyway, it's goodbye from me, and I tell you what, happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you have a nice Christmas to everyone, all the people watching from Kenya, Asanteni, Carol, Nick, Jimmy, Nix, and Carol. Nitakuja Christmas, kama nakuja kuchinjiwa nitakuja, you never know. But I've just come from home anyway. But yes, I love Christmas in Kenya, but I also love Christmas here. So yeah, both are nice. I can't say that one is better than the other, but both are nice, or both are beautiful, got their own touch. Christmas here, well, the only thing I don't like about here, transport system, on that one day there is no transport, so you have to have a car. But a lot of excitement, and it's the one day that people want to stay together. So yes. And it's just like home as well. So for me, Christmas in Kenya reminds me of two places, the Western and of course Central Kiambu. So I love both places, because that's how I grew up anyway. So yeah, here I enjoy it with families, friends. It depends what, I haven't decided what I'm doing. So this week is critical. I will decide by the end of the week what I'm doing. Yes, happy Christmas to everyone watching. Greetings for you for your Christmas. I'll send greetings to him. Happy eggs. There is your range of eggs, where they come from sometimes. Two horses there. Bye-bye. Ng'ombe huko. Have a look at ng'ombe before I go. Look at those birds, like home. Aha! This is interesting. Before I pin off, look at those caravans. Somebody's just taken this land and put caravans there. Caravans up. Interesting. Caravan hapo. Umeona hiyo? You're not doing some of these, fuel your car and travel somewhere, go nice places. Rhythm of the day, not, I'll say rhythm of the day. Look at that industry there. I don't know what that is. Hopkins concrete, it says. Maybe something to do with cement, I don't know. Interesting. Here's the railway line. Summer haze. When you see me speaking, I just don't speak. I speak because I speak about with experience, with a lot of knowledge, with a lot of traveling and seeing for myself. Never doubt that. Because I like to bring real impact and say it as it is. Seeing is believing. So if you've seen this, you can tell the story and tell it for yourself, but tell it as accurate as you can. That is very, very important to bring it right as it is on the day. Steve, welcome. We're gonna have a good time for Christmas. We're gonna have a nice time for Christmas. Yes, I do love Christmas. I do love New Year. I do love Christmas. I do love birthdays. I do love Easter eggs. I do love, yes, I like being spoiled. Oh yes, me, I love being spoiled. Caroline will tell you, I love being spoiled. I love party, that kind of thing. I do like, yes. Not every, you know, I don't like the drink, getting drunk and all that, no. But I love enjoying, you know, but this kind of nice holidays. Can you see this kind of nice places? I like it. This kind of nice. And I love my space, I love my quietness, that kind of serenity I do love. I love that kind of serenity outside, you know, discovering historical places, heritage, that kind of thing is me. Look at this here. I was just gonna go, but people are asking me not to leave. I was just going to pen off. Somebody says not yet, but I have been showing you quite a long mile. I have I was going to say I had already started saying goodbye and somebody said not yet. I thought, okay, for those who have just come in, welcome you. as well, welcoming everyone who's just joined in. It's been a long travel all the way from Cromwell, then we've gone from Cromwell to Somerset, from Somerset all the way. Look at that sun. So I just take you around myself. You see, with these phones these days, Facebook has made it easy, but I don't know whether that's a good thing or not. Oh, look at that. Somebody, I don't know what that represents, but that's Morrison's over there. Interesting store. Maybe this is one of their, where all their food comes from. Interesting there. The big Morrison's. All their food comes, this is where all their food is probably stocked. Look at how huge it is. Aha, interesting. So this is the storage, where their warehouse. You can see how big that is. Definitely, this is the warehouse. You can tell, I can always tell, this is not the normal supermarket, but look at all those vans, and probably they're being filled to take the food back to London. So you've seen it there for yourself. So you learn every day, you increase your knowledge. Glastonbury, yes, Glastonbury Festival, I've been there before. So when I see Glastonbury, I always remember the festival, thanks to a dear lovely friend of mine who took me there. You got loads of camping there, Glastonbury Abbey. I climbed somewhere, I can't remember what I climbed. I had to reach up, I really did the challenge there. The festival there is normally, well, really bad. It's raining heavily. It's just getting worse and windy here. You can see the wind. Yeah, that's another thing. Always check the weather as well if you're going to travel. It's okay, but yesterday was not yesterday, day before. No, yesterday as well. They had projected that there would be Galestone, but that didn't happen. But when it happens, it's best to just stay indoors and wait until it ends before you travel, so that the roads are free. So for those who travel outside, most of the time they have to check the roads to make sure it's good to travel. That's the other thing you have to remember to do. Weather and all these things. So it takes a lot of planning as well. You don't just wake up. So it takes a lot of planning. Although I wake up, yes, these days what I do, I put stuff in my calendar and then I get to know. So that's why sometimes people are like, oh, when did you plan this? Because my calendar sometimes fills up. Like now my calendar is filling up until June next year. So yeah. What are you doing for Christmas, Steve? Oh. Cornish produce being brought to London. Yeah, loads of food that is produced from outside London comes to London. But we are also seeing the issues about Brexit and how that will impact us as well. So there's been a lot of fear what's going to happen, and you know, some of the produce as well comes from outside, from the EU, and a lot of bureaucracy and red tapes surrounding the whole issues about Brexit. For me, I am campaigning to stay, so for those who are looking into staying,